Morning, morning, morning. Everybody come check it out. It is going to be Wednesday morning hump day coming to you live from Country Boys and Crypto. And for those of you in the space, know we're winning today. For those of you Cardano 88 followers representing the Southeast Staking.io, you know that we're winning, waking up to a good morning. 87 cent Cardano. So want to get started today and go through here and let everybody know that we're excited because the crypto market is doing what we knew it would do and what we said it would do all along. So coming to you live, Country Boys Crypto. I'm coming to you from Tennessee. Willis coming to you from Palatka, Florida. How's it going this morning?
Hey, it's a great morning. Alive, doing great, doing well. Bull run in full effect. All kinds of mania going on in regards to cryptocurrency. At the same time, uncertainty in the regular markets. It's true. I think the S&P, they said yesterday, started out and posted some of its biggest numbers. We'll see how long all this lasts, man. It is a great morning. Like you said, Cardano, man, we did my Cardano dance again. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cardano just crashing through barriers, breaking down walls, and you can't go wrong, man. I'm getting that Cardano fever too. I think I got to move some stuff, man, because I got to go all in. But guys, before we get started here, did I show? Oh no, I showed you guys my new Bitcoin shirt.
Yeah.
I want to show it.
Bitcoin to the moon, to space.
Yeah. I need to put Cardano here. Cardano to the moon.
That's
all right, guys, listen. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe. Bell button so you know when we're going live, and share it with your friends. Like, subscribe, bell button, and share it with your friends. Now, let's jump right into it, man. Let's jump right into this market cap.
We're going to jump right into market cap. First, we want to tell you that we're not financial advisors. Anything that we say is truly our opinion. It's speculation from the articles that we read. 2, never invest more than you can afford to lose. 3, get a return on your investment as fast as possible. And 4th, finally, educate. You must educate yourself on the space. Learn as much as you can about the space so you can survive the space and do not get wrecked.
Man, market cap this morning, man, 1.399 trillion. Look at it, almost at 1.5 trillion. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Bitcoin, $45,690, all-time highs again, about even, down 1% in the last hour, but $851 billion market cap. It is headed towards $1 trillion market cap, people. That's the inevitable. But I think that Bitcoin will hit a $3 or $4 trillion market cap this year. A $3 or $4 trillion market cap. Now they say, oh, well, man, that's a lot of money, a lot of time. Guys, when it starts to run, I mean, it flips billions and billions in a day. And for it to, if we looked up tomorrow and it's at $1 trillion, that wouldn't surprise no one. That wouldn't surprise no one. Then it go up $500 million. Then man, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I'm telling you. Ethereum, $1,751, up 0.2%, 0.6%.
You see what the gas is on Ethereum right now? 198. Whew.
Bitcoin's, I missed it. Bitcoin dominance at 60.6%. And man, I expected this to get lower, but it's kind of funny here. We'll see where this goes, but this is interesting. This is why I still think we're early in the bull run. It's because of how high Bitcoin dominance is based upon the history or the past in comparison to Bitcoin's dominance and then the altcoin season or the altcoin run. This is why I think we're still in the beginning, guys. We're still in the beginning. There's a lot of things and a lot of money to be made. Cardano hasn't even hit its all-time high yet. I mean, so guys, if you think you're late to the party, you don't fool yourself. But man, look at the gas fees for Cardano. I mean, for Ethereum, that's it. I mean, that is just high. Man, I don't know what to say, man. They're gonna have to do something about it. You're seeing it across Twitter and across other platforms. People are constantly complaining about the gas fees for Ethereum, and we believe Cardano has the answer. Cardano just said can't get to it fast enough. Well, we can't get to it fast enough. If we can fast forward to March, we will be. We got 3 more weeks.
Yeah.
In 3 more weeks, Cardano gonna have to show up. Gonna have to show up or hold up. So
hey, my man last night went live, so I think he's pretty confident at what he has hidden away. He's keeping it tight-lipped, but he's definitely confident about the future of Cardano. That was Charles Hoskinson last night on a surprise live. So looking forward to it. Very excited about it.
And he gave nothing away either. I was hoping he would give away some little birdies. Tell us what those little birdies are talking about that he keeps tweeting about it and leaving a little. But he didn't give us anything. He didn't leave anything. All right, so he keeping it tight-lipped, man. Cardano sitting at 86 cents. Whoa, man. It's going back up. It was at 87 cents this morning, dropped down to 81. Now it's going back up. It's sitting at 86 cents as we talk. 26.4% in the last hour. 24 hours, I'm sorry. In the last 24 hours. Another 100% week it is headed for. It did 100% last week. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, man. Polkadot, $23.47 at 2.7%.
It's hard to believe that coin was not even, $2 in January, something crazy like that.
Which one?
Polkadot. It's just it's hard to believe.
Yeah. Binance coin. Look at that. $129, up 33.0%.
That's really hard to believe. I mean, 155% up in the last 7 days. I mean, you remember that coin was $20-something.
Yeah. Litecoin, $182. Oh, Litecoin making a move, 9.3%. Chainlink, $27, 8.3%. Stellar, 41 cents. Up 3.8, 6.5%. I'm gonna share something with you guys. Some of these guys that's in these top coins, they come from other companies. Cardano, Polkadot, Ethereum, they all worked together before at one point. XRP, Stellar, they all worked together at one point. So it's funny how that works out. It's like It's like, you know, the NBA, man. Those guys that they just team up.
I'm sitting there looking at Dogecoin. It's up 125 cents. Hadn't even made it back to 8 cents. I tell you what.
No, it's down 10.8 cents in the last 24 hours. A lot of people making a lot of money off of it. That's all I can say. There's people making some money off of this, I mean, up and down yo-yo. I tell you what, if those traders are trading off of it, now you gonna set you a short when they hit 7.5 and you put in a short. Oh man, they may make some money because what it's been doing the last few days is it go down, it come up to 8, go down to 3, come back up to 8, go down to 3. So I mean, I just don't know where it's gonna go, but I know people making money off of it. That's the crazy part.
So answer my question though. I don't even know why you're on the show this morning after you got rid of your what was it, 400-something thousand SNX coins last night, I think.
Synthetic tokens, man. Synthetic tokens been crazy too. Synthetic token guys, one of our favorites that we're very bullish on in our number 3 coin here that we're bullish on. Man, I wish it was me that moved that many synthetics, but I would have to admit that it was not me. Synthetics is up 19.8%, 49.2% in the last 7 days. We are very, very bullish on synthetics.
I like to apologize
on that as well.
I like to apologize. I cut you short on yourself, Willie. You're 739,950 synthetic coins you moved last night.
It was not me. I promise you. But I have to check with my wife to make sure she didn't move anything. Tron finally waking up, man. 4 cents, up 4 cents. It sat at 3 and 2 cents for a long time. And we're starting to wake up. Cosmos 14. Man, let's see what's doing the best in the market this morning. Avalanche up 59%. Polygon 59%. Pancake Swap 36%. Quantum, man, Avalanche 253% in 7 days. Ravecoin, AppCoin, Cardano. All right, let's see what's doing bad in the last 24 hours. All right, BitTorrent, Dogecoin 10.8. Terra, Alpha Finance, Elrond. Let's go, Digibyte, Data Network, 1inch. And so these are all coins that, I mean, they're not even really doing bad. I don't know if you really call that bad, guys. I mean, the market's doing well. We're seeing exactly what we see, what we want, what we thought. This is what we talked about. If you watch some of our lives over the period of time, is that we mentioned about, you'll see Bitcoin go up, the altcoins kind of go sideways, then Bitcoin goes sideways, then the altcoins go up. You're gonna see that exchange back up. I think you're gonna see that throughout the bull run. Man, look at that. Bitcoin just jumped up while we were talking about it. The market cap just jumped up. Man, I don't even know how many billions that was. It just jumped up in a matter. It's 1.4 now.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to see that, guys, that back and forth. And so people, you cannot get impatient. You have to, if you just dollar cost averaging, don't look at it every single day, man. Just keep buying. Just keep buying. Buy the dips. Pay attention to what's going on. Never risk more than you lose, as Dwight mentioned, that you can stand to lose, and you'll find yourself in a good position at the end of this bull run, man. You're going to, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm sure everybody's seeing all-time highs on their portfolios right now. It's just going bananas.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's going bananas. Obviously, everybody, people that's new to the space, you know, like I said, we talked about it before from the past. Done a little bit of education session, but the people that are old to the space, man, they, you know, like I say, you learn a little Padawan, you learn a little grasshopper, and it's definitely a learning experience, but it is a fun one because it is like fast and furious right now. So just get in, get in your car, grab your seat, and hold on. Let's get into our first article today and see what we got here.
Apple.
Man, let's talk about the big Apple here.
Guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, bell button, share. Like, subscribe, bell button, share. We'd like to hear. And if you got any questions, guys, let us know. Ask a question. We love interacting with you and being able to answer your questions.
Yes, sir.
Make
We
sure
do.
you join us at southeaststaking.io and check out what we're doing. Staking is your own.
How can you acquire some Bitcoin? We want to tell you how you can earn some Bitcoin and acquire some Bitcoin without it coming out of your pocket by doing something that you do normally every day. Check out www.prime1chat. Prime One Chat is fully encrypted, not stored on any servers or anything, and it actually pays you to do what we do every day, and that's text. So once again, check out Prime One Chat and share it there. That's way you can get paid when you chat there. So you have any questions on that, just drop us a message. We'll explain it a little bit to you about it. Fully encrypted, keeps you fully protected. Your information is not stored on the server, so you got your rights restored where you don't have to worry about being censored and somebody taking your information and publishing it somewhere else. All right, guys, let's get in this first one here. Should Apple enter the cryptocurrency business next, says RBC Capital analyst Mitch Steves. Mitch Steves, a research analyst at global investment bank RBC Capital Markets, think Apple should get into the crypto exchange business. In a new CNBC interview, Steve says that based on other participants in the marketplace, Apple could potentially spend about $500 million on research and development of the crypto exchange to generate tens of billions of dollars in equity value. He says, I really do believe this is pretty clear opportunity in my opinion, because if you look at Square's R&D budget, they spend about $670 million per year. Apple generates cash flow of the amount less than 2.5 days. So the amount of research and discovery expense it would take to create a crypto exchange for them, just to be clear, they don't even need to own any crypto assets. They could just create an exchange. Wow.
Whoa.
What do you think would happen if Apple created an exchange? Because I'll tell you right now what happened. First of all, I think Apple's really the leader in cell phone, most products, Apple Watches, phones right now. So
yeah. And they jumping into the car business. I don't know why they're going into the electric car business. But anyways, they got that Apple car, that electric car. But if Apple exchange,
man, that would be huge, because you know how this business is. Anything you can do, I can do it better. So yeah. if Apple was to get into this, who do you think will be next? Google.
Oh, I'm not thinking about next, but I'm just still thinking about an Apple exchange to all of its users and create all kind of onboarding off all platforms within Apple users and benefits for Apple users versus other people when you're on your Apple using their exchange. Enclosed system, because remember,
smooth
enclosed system, because remember, Macs don't get viruses, right? Because it's a closed off system. Whoa.
Hey, something to think about. Hey,
boy, that would be
you're not an iPhone user, are you, Willie? So
no, I'm not an iPhone user. But then also, you look at Apple and Apple as an exchange, and they begin to do what Amazon basically did. What did Amazon do? Create a platform for a lot of different people and vendors to go sell. Well, Apple now creates an avenue or revenue stream from just creating a platform for people to exchange cryptocurrencies. And oh man,
that'd be huge. Apple announced some security things yesterday. Their new iPhones that are coming out will no longer allow Facebook and other platforms to collect your data and everything. So you're going to have control over that as far as the news that came out yesterday from Apple. So, hey, they're moving on up. So let's get back into it. And if you run the math, Coinbase right now is going public through a direct listing. They valued at 50 to 80 billion with only 35 million people as their install base. Apple has 1.5 billion install base, and they sell 200 million phones per year. So what prevents Apple from utilizing its best asset, which is software, a closed ecosystem, basically putting people on a crypto wallet and then making money off the fees?
Boom. Exactly what I just said. A closed ecosystem. Now you ain't got to worry about hackers. You got to, oh my gosh. Whoa.
Yeah, Steve's asked that they doesn't think cryptocurrency is going away anytime soon, and that developing of any exchange will be a low risk way for Apple to get in on the action without exposing themselves to the volatility of any one particular asset. So if I was working at Apple and the strategy officer, this legitimately something I would do, because you can invest 500 million to potentially create 50 to 80 billion in equity value. Let me read that again. You can invest 500 million to potentially create 50 to 80 billion in equity value. That's a lot more compelling to me than trying to compete against Elon Musk and Tesla, a distributed energy partner, where you are going to spend 15 to 20 billion
Wow.
just for maybe. I mean,
Wow. Wow.
to me, it's just it's very cut and dry, simple there. But
God, I gotta tweet that. I gotta tweet that and find out from the followers. What is the okay? Oh man, let's go. Apple Exchange. Oh my goodness.
Hey, we're looking right now. We'll talk about the next article. Max Kaiser says parabolic Bitcoin rally is saving investors from fiat money bonfire. Hey, Wall Street veteran and Bitcoin firebrand Max Kaiser says Bitcoin is rescuing investors from a destruction of the value due to the excess printing of money. I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to tell you right now, that is absolutely true. With the way we're printing money right now, their stock market is still holding its own, and we're printing money faster than there's more hours in a day. So that is definitely a true statement. So in a new Cambridge House International interview, Kaiser says he believes the avalanche of fiat currency primed to enter the financial system in the U.S. and abroad will cause unavoidable damage to the global economy. There's a Niagara Falls of cash that's coming into the system, and you're in the barrel, and you're heading for the edge of the falls. You get to the point where you are now in America, where the barrels has gone over the edge, and it's now falling down Niagara Falls, and it's going to head for the rocks.
I mean, he said you get to the point where we are now in America, but let's take America out. You get to the point where we are now in the world.
Yes.
Because, as I said before, America's not the only country printing money. Everybody has a printer going, brrr, everyone. And it will not stop. There's no way they can stop. But in America, we do have an issue in regards to now what are they going to do about these bonds that's been propped up for years? What are they going to do about the banking system? Because although the banking system has put in profits, we can see some exodus, but the banking system now is the skirt is being pulled up. We're starting to see the slip. We're starting to see the underskirt of what is going on and what they've been talking about in the banking system. And I'm gonna venture to say this, like Max Kaiser said before, this didn't start now. This started in 2008. We never fixed the problem. All we did was give the bankers $700 billion. We gave them more money to go do again what was the reason they crashed. We never fixed the problem. It's like it's been a 10-year long a hurricane. And we're in the eye of it now. Because they never fixed the problem. They threw more money at it, but they threw it to the wrong people. The people that created the problem. That's what they did. So now Bitcoin has come along, and this is why we're talking about Bitcoin. And I heard Bitcoin say this, and Isaiah Jackson say this, and it's so true though. Bitcoin was never created to get people rich. It was created to fix a problem, a broken system. The system is broke. Plain and simple. And it's never more obvious now. And you get these traditional investors, these traditional people, well, there's not actually coins. What are you actually putting your money in? What is you actually buying? What is the derivatives market actually buying? Huh? Let's wrap our brain around that. How is it that these hedge funds can go and buy 140% of shares to short a company, to short a stock, 140%? How do you even get 140%? What? How do you buy more shares than this? There's already so you're basically printing IOUs. So what is that backed by? Come on, these traditional guys, they try to protect their wealth and their mindset and this structure they've created to the point that they want to. What is Bitcoin backed by? What is this crap? What is cash backed by? What is the stock market backed by? I mean, come on. It's backed by you guys. It's backed by you guys pushing an agenda. It's backed by endless amounts of cash being printed. As long as they're taking advantage of the system, it's okay.
Do as I say.
Do as I say. I mean, not as I mean, he's right though. I mean, we got the Niagara Falls of cash, and we're going over. We're already over the edge now, and it's headed down. It's headed down, my friend. I believe that too. I don't think you'll see a big crash in 2021. I think 2022 is going to be a wide awakening for some people. And I'm going to tell you what, in 2022, if you don't have any crypto, you don't have a significant amount of money in crypto, you're going to be in trouble. That's just my opinion. And I could be wrong. And we saw crypto take a dip when the market took a dip this year. I mean, in 2020. But which one recovered faster?
Which one recovered faster, but which one stayed up? I mean, you go look at the stock market versus crypto market. One went rose. The other one just kind of went flattened down and then back up a little bit, you know. So crypto never really just bottomed out during this whole pandemic thing. If you remember from the beginning of the pandemic last year, crypto started climbing and taking off. So that's what we're talking about. So the question is, what could stop the barrel from falling and hitting the rock below? The answer is an absolute zero, because for an example, the flash freeze might happen and freeze Niagara Falls and stop the barrel. A helicopter could come and you could extricate yourself from the barrel and you could avoid death. What is the probability of that? I would say it's not absolute zero, but it is close. Kaiser says investors have one option to exit the collapsing monetary system to protect their wealth, and that's by jumping into Bitcoin. And we have seen more and more bigger institutions jump into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in the past week alone. I mean, you're talking about Tesla, but you know, last week was Bitcoins for corporations, so that had a big impact on that when you got other corporations looking at ways that they can shore up.
Hey, there's a Tweety bird that's possibly saying that Oracle, the company Oracle, is next. Oracle will be buying Bitcoin next, from what I hear. Don't tell anybody.
No, Oracle, and that ain't a big man, is it?
Yeah, Larry.
Huh?
Larry?
Yeah. No, I thought Oracle was a part of maybe I'm thinking of another company, a part of Rat Poison. What's Buffett? Is Oracle?
No. Not Berkshire Hathaway. I'm talking about the company Oracle, owned by Larry. I forget his name, Larry. Shoot.
Come on, Larry, just put your money in.
Let me see. Give me 1 second. Let me see. I think I know what you're talking. Larry Ellison.
Okay.
Larry Ellison that owns Oracle. From what I hear, they may be next to be buying Bitcoin.
Hey, so my boy goes on to say, we've got Bitcoin, which is now a parabolic move. People escaping the blazing fire. That is the fiat money bonfire of nuts running the system. Wow, that's true right there. Hey, nuts running the system. Hey, what is the probability of that changing and going in reverse? I would say it is not absolute zero, but you never know. But it's close to zero. So, hey, the man, he's speaking it like it is. Maybe a little bit.
I like Max Keiser, man. I love Max Keiser, man. He's very knowledgeable guy. And he says what's on the spot. He said these nuts running the system.
Yeah, the nuts running the system, man. So, like I said, with Bitcoin, I say there's no top because when it comes to the dollar, there's no bottom. Obviously, and also you're going on 300 years of history. No fiat money has ever survived, right? They've all gone to zero and lost 99.9% of their purchase power. I've never seen a more lopsided, one-sided bet in the 40 years that I've been involved in Wall Street, investing in technology startups as a CEO I've done everything in the business you could possibly imagine. I've never seen a more lopsided, upsided bias than I have with Bitcoin.
Wow, that's a tweet right there. That's a text. That's a post right there. I mean, that's a code. I've never seen a more lopsided, one-sided bet in the 40 years that I've been involved in Wall Street.
Yeah.
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 So, like I said, all right,
Well,
guys, we're
who
going
do
on
we
here today.
blame? Are the central banks now? Are the central banks and policies behind Bitcoin's latest rally? Let's see. Now we're going right in. So we're talking about, guys. If you have any questions, guys, let us know. Guys,
Yeah, let us
who
know.
do you
Shoot us a
think?
message.
Who do you think's the problem? What do you think's the problem? What do you
Hey.
see happening here? What do you think's gonna? What do you think's gonna happen with the stock market? Are we gonna have a crash in 2022? Well, you let us know in the comment section. And
That's
remember,
right.
hit that like button, man. Come on now and
If you guys
subscribe.
got
Bell button, share.
Share it. And guys, if you have anybody, if you are a Cardano holder, we're asking you to, hey, come on to southeaststaking.io and stake your Cardano with us, where you can earn 4 to 6% yield, and also earn Cardano coins to continue to rack and stack your Cardano stash there, grow it. So once again, southeaststaking.io. We would love to have you a part of the Country Boys and Crypto Southeast Staking 88 Cardano staking pool. U.S. President Joe Biden's administration is looking forward to fast track its coronavirus relief plan with a third round of stimulus check worth $1,400 each U.S. citizen. If the proposed plan is executed, it will be a $1.9 trillion bill over and above the previous stimulus plan already in play. With relief checks are in line with the need to re-energize the trailing economy, some reports suggest that they are just delaying the eventual Bitcoin bubble burst. Bitcoin bubble
Bitcoin
burst.
bubble. BTC bubble could be in Bitcoin bubble burst. Re-adjust the trailing economy. Some reports suggest that they are just delaying the eventual Bitcoin bubble first. I mean, we'll see. I mean, that
sounds like
that's the American lexicon, right? Or the world lexicon is that when we see something that is, rising, or something that gets hyped up or not, we've traditionally experienced so many different, bubbles that we'll immediately label something as a bubble. And as soon as, there's a correction or a major correction, or we go through a bear market, that they're going to say the bubble has burst. But what happens is that you get a lot amount of attention or innovation that comes to a space, and you get a lot of people coming with creative minds to innovate a space. The only way you get a bubble is innovation. The only way you get the space to grow is innovation. So you do need a focus. You do need a large amount of people moving to get innovation, to get to the point, just like the internet or the .com bubble, if you will. Innovation created the space. Innovation pushed the space. And then the ones that were real stayed. The ones that were fake fell off. Okay, well, then call it a bubble then if you want.
Call it a bubble, but man, I don't know. Joe Biden don't probably know what Bitcoin is. He probably can't even remember what it is.
Oh man, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure. Well, he had a meeting yesterday with J.P. Morgan and Chase and
he didn't have no damn meeting with J.P. Morgan Chase. His handlers probably took him there. They had a meeting with him.
No, they got pictures. They all sitting in the room talking. Joe Biden tweeted the picture. They tweeted out the picture with, the CEO of Walmart. He's sitting there, J.P. Morgan and Chase, head people, and some others. These mega businesses, these big businesses, big corporations that are supposedly going to let him know and inform him of what America needs, and also how do we fix some of the issues with America? I'm like, send more to China.
That's the crooks. So why did he have the crooks come tell him what America needs?
Because that's how they do it. I mean, they don't know anything else. So their vision of inclusive is they go to the people that's making large sums of money to think that they'll be able to help. But I mean, we don't know what went on in that meeting. We don't know what the conversation was really about.
Man,
some people even made the assumption that they're talking about, getting these major corporations to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet as a hedge, because if China's they believe China and Russia right now is using and buying Bitcoin to hedge against using the U.S. dollar, so that they don't have to use the U.S. dollar for anything.
Man, he probably should have got Hunter to go. Hunter can relate to the people like us. He is a,
Oh Lord, I don't know.
Central banks QE policies helping Bitcoin. According to the Financial Times, an array of central bank stimuli is currently upholding Bitcoin's rally and fueling its growth. In fact, Michael Bollinger, chief funding officer for UBS Wealth Administration, believes that by taking into account the history of bubbles, the current Bitcoin bubble could be kept inflated longer than anticipated without undergoing a bust. I don't know.
Again, they using the word bubble to get clicks and likes in this article. But what it's really called is a correction. Or when you get innovation, push, and then that you weed out the small, the fake, you keep the real, and that's called a correction in any market or any space. Where that you can then create even more innovation. Okay, we look at it and assess what we got. Now we're looking for more innovation. Again, you can call it whatever you want, bubble. It doesn't matter to me. I understand what it's really about, and I think that we will see a correction at some point in the crypto space again. I don't think we're without a bear market again. We will see that again, but what a great opportunity when that day arrives to even start the process over. And if you guys like me and you that's been around for a while, we're able to take some profits here. And when we get to the bottom of the bear market, if you will, for a lack of a better term, and then you invest back in and you ride it right back up. Hey, and I think that'll retire you in 2024. Man, you'll be retired in 2025. I don't know.
Yeah,
2025, man, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing with you. You're gonna be able to call and say, "Hey, I'm done. I've gone full-time crypto."
Going full-time crypto. I'll
go full-time hunting. Create you a hunting show.
I'll have me a hunting show, a hunting leash too.
There you go.
I'll have all that. Matter of fact, I might even 2024. That'd be the next presidential time. I might be up at the White House with some people.
Yeah. Stay away from them people, man.
Can't beat them. If you can't beat them, join them, man.
Hey, all I say in America, you get the politicians that it reflects the society as a whole. So it doesn't matter to me who's sitting in that seat. What matters to me is the opportunities that the everyday working person has that can help him become a better version of himself, or give him opportunity to compete in this space, in this market. And we know traditionally that has not always been the case, or is not always the case. And you look at the derivatives market, for instance. The derivatives market is the largest market in the world. There's only one thing more than that in the world, and that's property around the world. But derivatives market, the regular person like me and you don't even have an opportunity to trade there to make money. Why? Why do you have markets, or why do you have opportunities, financial opportunities to get people to help people make more money that not everybody has access to? Okay, we're not asking for you to hand us something, but you're going to tell me I don't have access to it. That's a whole nother story. So don't come to me with the message of pulling your bootstraps up when you have access to more opportunities to earn capital than just the regular person. And don't give me that old pray me speech about what America was built on, because when you were showing us one picture with on the screen, you was doing something behind the screen with your hands. And we figured out now it was a whole puppet show as the chips or the dominoes start to fall. And that's not anti-capitalism or anti-anything. What we have to realize today is that we don't have a true capitalist system. And if you think that we still have a true capitalist system, you're even fooling yourself. Well, I don't care if you call it capitalism, socialism, whatever. We don't have any of those. So if you think we do, then you just need to take a finance class and look at how this real thing is really operating. Because it's socialism when the banks get 700 billion and bailed out when big institutions are deemed too big to fail. That's not capitalism. That's not even socialism either. So we have a propped up system. So I don't know what you call what we have, but I know it ain't those two. And so then if that's the case, then we have to figure out a new ground rules or create what we call Bitcoin that gives everyone a chance. And like I said, Bitcoin was not created to make everyone rich. Bitcoin was created to fix a broken system.
That's right. The system's broken, but it's being fixed. Some people may not like that it's being fixed. Some people don't like it at all, but hey.
And I'm not trying to get political here, and I'm not trying to get political here. And our show's not about Country Boys and Crypto. It's not about politics. It's just about talking about how can we help the working man, the everyday person, regardless of your race, color, creed, regardless of any of that, and say, how can I help my family succeed? How can I help the family around me? How can I help my community? How can I help the people? Because praying's good, but people need money. Jim Rohn said, "Hey, money and oxygen. Money's right here. I mean, you need oxygen to live, and money's right there. Money's right there. So it's not everything, but it's everything. So it's in everything. And so you need those monetary opportunities into this system to be able to do the things that needs to be done. So when you have a system, though, that is playing two different games, then you think you understand the game, and then you get shut down, just like the GME stock a couple of weeks ago. They were playing a system that they thought they were winning, and then what did Robinhood do? They shut the game off on them. They shut the game off. Then guess what? Those stocks went right back down. And the shorts end up winning because guess what? They shut the game off on you, and then they still allow some of these hedge funds to buy behind the doors. Now, what they didn't realize either, that this is what I won't go into that one. That'll be a whole nother one. I think it was pawned the whole time. I think some of these hedge funds were betting on the long and then wrote it down on the short because they knew and saw the analytics of, oh man, these guys, the retail is about to send the stock up high. Let's go long. They went with the long. They bet money, made money on the long, and they made money on the short. Where you may have one hedge fund at the front saying how much they lost, I think you have many hedge funds at the top though that made a lot of money. And don't think you're fooling them all. You ain't fooling them all. Don't think that there wasn't some that saw that coming. There's some that saw that coming and betted on the long. I guarantee it. And so they may have been a pawn in the whole thing, really, but we'll never know, right?
Oh yeah, no, no, you ain't gonna never know on that. That ain't happening.
No, so you'll never. And so unless somebody later on down the road do an enclosed book on what really happened. So, but guys, we thank you for joining us today. That really completes what we want to talk about, guys, today. And man, keep dollar cost averaging. Keep dollar cost averaging. That's what I keep telling people. Keep dollar cost averaging, man. Just keep putting in. Look long term with it. And when I say long term, I'm talking about 3 to 4 years of building something, and you'll be surprised at what you can have in this space. We're in a bear market. We're in a bull market. We're in the beginning of a bull market still, and I suspect that it's going to be very, very profitable for a lot of people. But remember, you don't win until you take profit. So at some point, you have to begin to take profit along the way. Don't be afraid of that. And you won't predict the top. Don't ever think you're going to actually predict the top 100% to the edge. And if you're waiting to predict the top, you'll be like me, waiting for $100 more or less to buy Bitcoin when I should have bought some more Bitcoin when it was at $3,000 and some dollars. So you would never predict it. When you get that feeling I think it's this. When you get that feeling like, hey, I should probably take some profit, that's when it's time to take profit. I haven't gotten that feeling yet.
No, We're going to keep it alive, guys. So once again, check out www.southeaststaking.io. That is the website that you currently see right here with the ticker going across the top. And if you're a Cardano holder, we ask that you come stake your Cardano with us. Okay, at SCS is the ticker. So once again, www.southeaststaking.io. Earn 4 to 6.
You got to reset your page or something, because your page, the ticker up it is incorrect on the top. What is going on there?
Yeah, I did not reset it. I didn't update it. That was yesterday. There you go. Your new.
There you go.
There
it is. Look at that 84-cent Cardano. I was going to say, what in the world?
Man. So, also, once again, guys, if you could, there's something out here that you can get paid and earn crypto and convert it into your Bitcoin, Ethereum, US dollar coin by doing something that we do on an everyday basis. We're talking about a fully encrypted texting, phone chat, video service that is second to none, clear quality, that will get you paid to text right here. So this is Prime One Chat. So check it out. It is fully encrypted. None of your information is stored on any servers. So and you got your freedom back. You have your freedom to text and chat about whatever you want without it being interfered with or somebody pulling it off a server to use against you. So check out primeonechat.com. Register for that. And then if you want to get paid with it, you got to definitely sign up with a Tipping Circle link. So if you have any questions on this, please drop us a line. We will explain it. And we can get you a Tipping Circle link so that you can get paid to do what you do every single day. And that is text and chat and enjoy life with your friends. But hey, protect your privacy and your data. That's what this is all about. So once again, Country Boys and Crypto, we're going to be out of here. And matter of fact, we're so pumped up about what this bull market is doing that we're going to come on tonight and do a little something special, do a little talking, go over some articles, or we might even do a little bit of crypto education for people and do a little question and answer session or something like that. So once again, check us out at www.southeaststaking.io, and don't forget to download Prime One Chat. Country Boys and Crypto, we are out. Have a wonderful day.